Hello, Sagittarius. This is Christel here with your reading for July 2021. Now, before I dive into the cards and I go into your reading, I want to just say something, and please bear with me here. The tarot, in the way that I do it here as a general reading, first of all, it's general, so it's for general Sun Sagittarius, Moon Sagittarius, Ascendant, Rising Sign Sagittarius. So sometimes things will resonate, sometimes they won't. Now, it is up to you, because you are in control of your life. You are the power over your life. It's up to you to take from this what serves you and what is helpful and what you can use in order to make your life better and to move your life in a better direction, versus completely trying to fill out whatever I'm saying here and adapting your life to the cards. That's not the purpose of this reading. That is not the idea. That's not what I want for you. I want you to be empowered by the tarot, not disempowered. So the tarot cards will not predict XYZ coming through in I don't know how much time, but the tarot can indicate a potential there, a potential energy that you may feel, maybe a way to deal with a certain challenge or a situation you are facing, a person you are facing, and how to deal with them, and how that may develop, with the emphasis on may here. So please stay in power, because you are in power of your life. You are the ruler of your life. You have the power to make a choice, whether you know what to do and what not to do. And that is, the tarot is only trying to give you a guideline. Now, if you really want, so I said this is general. So of course you're going to resonate with some things and with some things you don't, because I don't know what your specific life situation is about. So if you really want to know that, then it's really time for a personal reading. I do this year ahead reading where I look into the possibilities and the potential of the year ahead, so 12 months to 18 months ahead. And sometimes you can even have a follow-up call with me if you wish to, so we can delve deeper and maybe clarify more things. But that would be for you. So check out my website, christelvangelder.com, if you're interested in having a personal reading done by me for you. Now, for daily guidance, and also guidance at the time of the new and the full moon, check out my other social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay, Sagittarius, let's just go in. Sagittarius, I feel here you have already 3 major cards. So I feel this card is really coming forward before this one. I feel, here you see a person running to his motor. Okay, this is better like that. Running to his motorbike, running to, action on thoughts, because it's the Knight of Swords. Swords is about thoughts. So this person is thinking of something and then, running to the motorbike to set the thoughts in motions, to go after the ideas, the inspiration, the insights they have. And I feel these insights come from here, from a sort of gestation period, from something that you have been brooding on, thinking about, sitting with, and the idea that you have and the inspiration you have, it's been growing. You have given it time as well. Now, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. So fire signs are quite quick to handle, quick to act on an impulse. But I feel here you are maybe, yes, going quickly into the action. Yes, that could be. But I feel that, that action is not just coming out of nowhere. It had some time to sit in you, to grow in your womb. This really is a pregnant woman, this Empress. And this can be ideas, this can be emotions, this can be literally a child, but I feel there is some action you're going to take up on something you've been sitting and brooding on. Now, the moment you take action, that is the moment that you become this king. This king is really very powerful. First of all, has a lot of powerful energy, has a lot of manifesting energy. So it's really about, here you start the action, here you've been sitting on the action, you started, here you're bringing the action into the real world. You're taking actual steps and action steps, doing things that make your idea come into the world. Now I feel here with this Hanged Man again and the Strength card, I feel these are really related. All these three are a little bit the same. The Empress, where you gestate. The Hanged Man, I feel this is really that initial spark that you had, the initial insight, the initial light bulb moment for your idea, for that inspiration, for whatever it is that you're thinking about to come into being. This is where sort of it lit up in your mind and you thought, this is what I'm going to do. But then you needed some time, like a pregnant woman, to gestate and to have it grow inside of you. So the way, how am I going to do it? How am I going to bring it into the world? And that took a little bit of patience, hence the Strength card. It took a little bit of taming your inner self, because as I said, you're a fire sign, so you like to be more impulsive, you like to go, you like your freedom as well, a lot, Sagittarius. But here, patience was required before you can take action. Now here, literally, it could have been also that you've been thinking about a trip, making a trip, that maybe you have been confined to home so much time that now it's time to go on that trip. Yes, and you've been thinking about that. All of a sudden, you said, okay, I need to get out of here. I really need to get out of my home, because maybe you were in lockdown or something like that. I need to get away, but you couldn't. You had to wait. You had to wait, and you had to just sit there on it and wait until restrictions lifted for you to get out there in the world again. That sort of thing. But of course, the moment you can get out of there in the world, there is this passion again. It's really very, the fire in you is burning again. It is passion again. And you feel like I feel this is not sort of the victory card. I feel more this is really, okay, yeah, finally I can get my ideas done. I really am working on it. And every time you do that, you feel joy, you feel seen, you feel like you are, you have a win, you have a victory. So also, if this is thinking about a certain trip you want to take and you've been confined and it took a lot of patience, this is really you enjoying going on that trip, these two cards. So let's see what other cards come out. I try to keep these readings short. Now I haven't managed that so much in other signs, depending on which sign it was. But this is quite, because these three cards are so much together and working together, and there's not much I can say about that more, or repeating myself until you get so bored you fall asleep, and that's not the idea. Another Strength card, look at that. So yes, lots of patience before you were allowed to take action, to get out there, to get on that trip if you have planning a trip, to get doing what you want to do. Maybe even meeting people here, yeah? And you're going to do that now. Maybe somebody you haven't thought of for a while. And maybe you can see, but I cut my finger yesterday with the dog food. Not with the actual dog food, but when I opened the can. Yeah. So yeah, patience is required. There was a lot of sitting at home, sort of thinking of how am I going to do that? What am I going to do? And when you were in that gestation period, when you were sitting on the idea or on the plan, you were sometimes really, I feel sometimes it was restrictive for you because you couldn't do a move and you like your freedom. And the moon always sort of gives a lesser light than the sun, or logical, isn't it? And with the moon, things are not clear. So the time to gestate is also sometimes the time you really need it for your plan. you really have to take advantage. So if you're still doing that, if you are still in that, in that gestational phase of your plan and you want to move, then just let that gestation happen. Be still very patient, because things need to get clearer for you. So let that happen. And that can be a past card, or it can be actually happening right now as well. This can be still happening right now, where you need that patience, tame that inner voice that says, go and do it now. No, don't go and do it now. Do it when the time is right, when things are really ready to go. And the Justice card brings a certain balance to your life again. Yes, because you're taking action, because the action that you take is bringing your passion back, and that feeling of, I'm free to do what I want now, what I want to do, what I have been sitting on for such a long time now. And that is going to bring a little bit like inner calm. The Justice card, it's about actual justice and actual maybe red tape, bureaucracy, that sort of thing, contracts. But I feel here it's really sort of that inner calm, inner peace coming back to you, because you can finally get out in the world and either do what you want to do, meet who you want to meet, or go on that trip. So let's see if there's a little bit more here that's going to come out. Page of Swords. I feel that Page of Swords is really the sort of restrictions being lifted, cutting through, if that's really literally for you going on a trip. It's also, cutting through that moment that you really can start. Because this is this is the Knight of Swords. So there is progress here, and I feel, yes, this is the moment where you actually can set things into motion, when you can start running towards your vehicle and start moving again. And then we have the Emperor here. The Emperor, on the Moon, I feel this Emperor is more towards this. So I feel that here, this is sort of a transitional card where you have all the things not being clear, gestation, patience. But also this Emperor tells me that you're still holding on, even if it takes time, even if you don't see things clearly, you're holding on. You have a lot of willpower. You have the will to bring your idea into the world, to do that trip, to see those people, depending on what the situation is here for you, of course. And you're going to do it. You're going to see it through. The Emperor holds on and sees things through. And that's what you're going to do. And then there's more calm. The Emperor can be sometimes a little bit stubborn as well. So if you are stubborn and you don't want to sit it out and just say, don't give in to that, just hold on, persevere, and stay in your, in your zone until you are allowed out, and until it's time to bring the idea, the trip, the meeting into the world. I feel this is not about leaving things behind, this Eight of Cups. I feel this Eight of Cups is really, you start moving on the trip, and you leave behind, of course, the lockdown situation. For example, if you were planning a trip, you leave home and you go on your trip. If you want to meet a person, you're on your way to meet a person, you leave behind the persons in your maybe your confinement bubble. And if this is about ideas and plans, it's really you starting to move, and even if it's still in the dark, you're starting to move towards putting that all in action. And this is very good reading for if you have been feeling oppressed, maybe. Sagittarius, really sit it out, gestate, and be patient, because in the end it's going to be really okay. You're going to be able to move, because we have this card and we have these beautiful cards here at the end. So be patient. If you're still not being able to move out or to go on that trip, it's going to be okay. It's going to come about. So, passion. These are the messages card, of course. Of course, I passionately accept and love myself. I feel this is this passion here from the King of Wands. The moment you're starting to work and to do it, the passion is coming again. You will be passionate. And here as well, this is also about be passionate and loving yourself, taking care of yourself, self-worth, self-esteem. But I feel it's more about that passion, getting passionate again about something. The passion is already here in these big cards, but you have to wait to put it out there in the world, your passion, and to show your passion to the world. Is this really good like that? So, be patient. That's what I would say again. See, I repeat myself. Okay, let's see what comes out here. Electric eel spirit. I love that, because of this reading. I really love when the cards just sort of confirm that I'm in the right direction. Bring your ideas to life. Electric eel spirit. So really, this is also that passion, electricity. It's that energy you get from starting to move and really bringing all this thing you've been sitting on for so long. And really, I feel that your patience is coming towards an end if you're still not moving. And you're really sort of like have this ants in you that you want to get going already. But your ideas, you're going to make them real. You're going to be able to bring them into life because eel spirit is with you. And then the last card is the wisdom of the oracle. And see what this card says. So my uploads will be a little late because I have a problem with my internet provider who has turned my upload speed down to the absolute minimum. So every video I'm uploading takes like a day. And I've been uploading since Monday and it's been really a nuisance. Anyway, building blocks here, Sagittarius. Yes, you have to build. I mean, the moment there is build up already here in the gestation, the anticipation there. But here in these moments where you can't really do anything or see people or go on that trip, there is where you can plan. You can plan your steps. You can plan what you're going to visit, who you're going to visit, how you're going to do that, etc. All the details. And here, when you bring the plans into the world, bring the ideas to life, then you build on the basis that you have created here. And then you'll see in real life that you probably need to build on. So, okay, I'm going to have a look where Face of Spirit is here, because sometimes it's hard to see, but it's here in the building blocks themselves. I hope you can see it. I hope, okay, maybe this is better. Yeah. So Sagittarius, if you're still stuck, please stay calm, because you're going to go out and then it's going to move again. It's going to really move well for you. So be patient and trust that. If you're already able to move, go for it, I would say. Go for it and do what you want, what you really have been planning and sitting on for so long. So, Sagittarius, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Maybe give me a like, maybe leave a comment. I will always reply to you if you have a question, if you have feedback. Also, maybe consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already, and maybe click on the alert bell, because I bring out these videos not every day or on a very regular basis, but 2 a month at least, 2 to 3 a month. So if you want to be alerted when they come out, click on the alarm bell so that you know when a next reading is up for you. That's it from me to you, Sagittarius. Bye for now and speak soon.